In this video, we butcher the name of this fine Italian soap and we use the Colonial Razors General. Stay tuned. Hey there folks, and welcome back for another video. I'm your host CDB. Thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. And as mentioned before, we will probably butcher the name of this fine Italian soap that was sent to me by Oive. This is Extro Cosmesi Bergamotto di Calabria. And I apologize to all the Italian folks out there because I probably butchered that. But I will say this is a magnificent scent. Oh, the scent is so good though. Let me show you how it's described right there. Actually, I'll just tell you it's Calabrian bergamot, if I'm even saying that right. Beautiful citrus scent, slightly under medium in scent strength. Let's show you the ingredients right there. And again, today we travel to Italy. This again was kindly sent to me by our buddy Oive. I bought this razor off Oive and he sent some other stuff along. This soap comes in a nice heavy glass jar with the plastic top. And I kind of like that because the glass jars that come with the tin on top, it gets dinged up. This plastic is in very good shape. And a lot of folks have told me, or actually I've heard a few people say, they don't like this soap because they don't like the label. But for me, it just sort of gives it a classic vibe. The scent is beautiful. The price, $23.99 for 5 ounces, and that is $4.74 on our cost chart right there, which is a fair price, especially considering this came to Italy. So today, again, we're rolling outside of North America and getting out there in Europe, and we're going to try this wonderful soap, or at least it has a wonderful scent. I'll tell you that right now. The razor for today is the Colonial Razors General, which I bought from Oive. This is an Artist Club style razor, and I'll go ahead and show you what the blade looks like. The handle aesthetically is not my favorite look in a handle, but it works on the razor. It gives it the balance I think that it needs. So this is an Artist Club style razor, and here you see the blade loaded in, and they're doing something interesting at Colonial. I don't know if you can see that, but you see that little gap there where the blade goes? You probably can't see it. I apologize. But anyway, they've notched out a little bit of the post there so the blade can fit in there and they can slim it down a little bit. It's not as slim as the Vector, but it's still fairly slim for an Artist Club style razor. Fits together nicely, and we will reassemble it. Now, this comes to you, the head is $115. The handle is $70. $70 for a handle is kind of a lot for my taste. But overall, still, this comes in if you bought the full razor at, you know, like somewhere around $185. So that's pretty much standard for a premium offering. We have tried the Colonial Razors General in aluminum years ago. This is 316 stainless. They list it as 6 out of 10 in aggression. And we'll go ahead and show you there the compatibility for blades, which I think is a very nice touch. And I do know the two gentlemen at Colonial Razors, Kyle and Kirk. We used to call them the Wonder Twins because they're twins years ago in the Facebook shaving groups. Nice guys. So I'm looking forward to trying this razor today. Feather Professional Blade. This is just plain water, and all we're doing is applying water to the face. We have a little under 24 hours growth today because I'm shaving a little bit early, but we'll just apply some hydration there, and then we're going to get going. The brush today is the Polar Shaving G4. Just got it off Amazon. It is, I want to say under 30 bucks, like 20 some dollars. I'll link it for you. I'll link all the products that are available today. This is Captain's Choice Copper Bowl. The Colonial Razors General, when I checked it, as of the airing of this video, was sold out. So you may have to wait if you're interested in it. And we look forward to trying it today because I have not tried this particular Artist Club style razor. You know I love the Vector. You know I love the Razor Hawk version 3. And we shall hope to really enjoy the General today, which is made by Kyle and Kirk. And hopefully we'll have a good experience with it today. The soap here smells great. Nice citrusy sort of vibe to it, which you get from bergamot. And I find that bergamot is one of those scents that I really, really like. I almost always agree with scents that have that as one of the primary notes. It's a very nice, citrusy, bright, but not too bright scent. Sweet, not too sweet. I like it a lot. So let's see how this feels this morning. And again, they list this as 6 out of 10 in terms of aggression, if you want to use that term. And blade feel. Yes, you can get some blade feel on this. I don't think you're going to have to search for blade feel, and that's nice. Many people appreciate blade feel because I think it helps, just sort of gives you that feedback so you know where the razor is cutting well and where there's still hair left. And this one to me feels similar to the Vector, more so than the Razor Hawk in its efficiency, blade feel, and aggression, whatever you want to call those things. You definitely get it, blade feel. It's not, for me, in the mild. It's definitely medium plus, I would say, just based on those first few strokes. It's nice and smooth. And I look forward to comparing this razor to the Vector when I get it back. The Vector's out on loan to the traveling shaver. I think he just sent it back. So when I get the Vector back, I'll put these two side by side and see how they compare. But I want to say this one compares favorably to the Vector in its efficiency, at least. In terms of maneuverability, nothing touches the Vector. However, I think this one is a little slimmer than the Hawk V3. But nice, feeling nice overall. I am not disappointed. And once again, I got this from Oive, Alex, for a great price. So I didn't pay full price for it. Thank you very much, Alex. He's always so good to reach out and offer a great deal. And I appreciate you very much. And thank you for the soap. I love it. So again, this soap today is really nice. Boy, it makes me happy. Let's put it that way. The scent is very, very nice. And a lot of people ask from time to time, what do you do with all the soaps you try? Well, I don't keep them all, for starters. And so a lot of times what happens is if I don't like a soap or if it's not for me, I move it along immediately. So last week, for example, I used Holy Call iced tea. That scent was not for me. I gave it away right away. I sent that to the Sea Monster, Glenn Helly, and check out his channel. I'll link it below. Gave it away. It just wasn't for me, but he said he would like it. So a lot of times what happens is somebody will mention something and I'll just give it away to someone. I don't keep ones that I really don't like. This is a keeper. This soap here, I can tell you right now, lathers well. Very, very nice. Folks, I'm going to tell you what. The shaving soap world doesn't start and end in North America. There are soaps that can be had all over the world. Very, very good quality. And sometimes you can even get them here in America for very reasonable prices, which I think this one is, considering you're getting it from Italy. It's got a great scent. It's quite slick. Like I said before, I've been told by some people they don't like the fact that there's an older gentleman on the label. But for me, it just sort of gives a classic vibe. Is it my favorite label? No. Does it bother me? No. To me, it's just sort of, it sort of gives you that classic small shop Italian vibe, that you see in some of the Italian products. And so I don't mind it at all. And the scent is good. Plenty of slickness. No problems at all, really. And the razor here, I'm really liking as well. So the Evans brothers, the Wonder Twins, as we used to call them, have done a good job with this razor. I would call it, this one is probably somewhere in between the Hawk and the Vector in efficiency. It's closer to the Vector than the Hawk, I think, in feel and everything else. That's a pretty good heft to it. Again, aesthetically, the handle where it tapers down like that, it's not my favorite, but the handle does work with the razor, I find. It does have some good heft to it. So if you're averse to heavy razors, you would probably want to find a different handle because this handle has some pretty good heft to it. And it's 3/16 stainless, so you're going to get some weight. But my first run for it here is going quite well. So I'm liking this razor. And I think this is another great option. Again, applying water here. All we're doing, this is another great option. And I tell you, options are great to have. So when you see these people developing these razors, it's really fantastic. There's something out there for everyone. Wherever you live, there's soap out there. There's razors out there. It doesn't matter where you live. And so this year, 2021, we've been trying to showcase soaps in particular from all over the world because, you know, I know here in America, our tendency is to stick within our artisanal soaps because we have so many. We have an abundance of artisans here. But don't sleep on these soaps that you can find outside the United States and North America generally because they are good. They are available. And this one is very nice. It hits all the marks for me. And Oive, I find that he, when he sends me things, he tends to know what I like, and he tends to be able to predict fairly accurately something that I will appreciate. And so I really appreciate this soap. And don't feel like you're missing out if you're outside of North America. I think we're those of us who live here are very fortunate and lucky that we have just such an abundance of choice. But you can still participate if you're outside North America because there are people making soaps, traditional shaving soaps, all over the world, like this one, which is quite good. And I like it. And so it's a winner for me. Thank you, Oive. I want to remind you all, and I've been trying to plug this a little bit because I don't think a lot of people have seen it yet. The razor company now has a YouTube channel. I'm doing a little content over there. DK is, I think Marion, maybe, Raza. And so a lot of great gents over there doing content, helping out the razor company because they've really been so great to us. And so I will link that channel below. I hope you'll subscribe. I have a few videos up there. And it's kind of another platform for us to put our content out on. And you know me, I'm always happy to make content as much as I can and spread my love for this hobby and my love for these products, my love for you. It's always a lot of fun. By the way, there is a lather channel there on the bottom. I don't know if I showed you that. And if you saw the marks on the blade, when I was showing the blade there, that's how many shaves I have on this blade, which is 3. And very, very nice. I'm digging this razor. And so I think most likely this is a keeper for me. It'll be another great Artist Club razor. And I do like Artist Club razors quite a bit. I find them to be quite nice. And they're wider, so you're getting more real estate per stroke, if that matters to you. See how wide that is? And they do a great job as well. And again, I want to mention today, for those who don't watch the straight razors, I'll always have some redness in my neck during the shave. But that is not lasting irritation. That's something that will pass. When you're dragging the steel across the face, sometimes you'll have that. But there's never any burning, or rarely. I mean, it's been years since I've had any burning or lasting irritation. And so by the time I apply the witch hazel aftershave, I step out of the bathroom, 5 minutes, everything is great. And it doesn't burn, it doesn't hurt. Because somebody picked up on that on a straight razor shave, because I do a lot of scraping on my neck. It is the most sensitive area, and the beard there is the toughest. But that is not what I consider irritation, because it doesn't hang around, it's not uncomfortable. It's just my skin responding to that scraping of the sharp steel. But it will quickly subside once we use our post products. And even if I just rinse my face with water, it goes away, so no problem there. Really enjoyed this, really enjoyed the soap. Stay tuned, we'll be right back with the post. All right, and we are back, and I want to explain my off-cam routine. So when I leave cam, what I do is I will I will do a warm water rinse to remove the soap from my face. I will use alum. And what the alum does is, if I got a little close in areas, you'll get a little bit of stinging. Also, this serves as an antiseptic type thing. And it can also help in the closure of little weepers or anything like that, which I normally don't get and did not today. But this is why I use the alum. After I use the alum, I'll do a cold water rinse just to keep everything toning down and keep it cooling down, I should say. And then I will use Thayer's witch hazel cucumber. I say magic because it's made by witches. I'll spray that on the face and just sort of let it sit. And then we get to the post routine that you normally see. I don't often explain that, and I probably should, because people don't know the reason why I do things, and that's it. And also I use the Lancaster towel here. After I do the cold water rinse, I'll pat dry. I do not wipe. You don't really want to be wiping your skin after you've had a shave, because you might irritate your skin. Just pat dry, and then I go to the witch hazel. Okay, today we had an awesome shave. The first run with the Colonial Razors General was quite good. I enjoyed it. Thank you, Oy vey. The Extra Cosmesi, I don't know, Bergamotto di Calabria was terrific. I absolutely loved it. Great scent, great soap quality, no problems with that. We also used the Polar Shaving G4 and our trusty Captain's Choice Copper Bowl. I'm going to close things out today with another Italian aftershave, Razor Rock Don Marco, which sort of has like a creamsicle sort of vibe to it. And we hope to be off to a great day. And I hope wherever you are, you'll be off to a great day as well. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you here tomorrow, because God willing, I will certainly be. Until next time, I'm your host, CDB, saying, sure shave, shoot your way. And as always, God bless.